at 1 o'clock on a Thursday afternoon, but we are here this morning at 11 o'clock around EVES options. Now, life, ladies and gentlemen, is a journey. For some of you here today, the decisions that you make in the next hour is going to determine the path that your life is going to take you in terms of your property ownership. And we, of course, wish you all the very best in your endeavours. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to those watching via the live stream. Wherever you are in the world, welcome along to our EVES auction rooms here this morning on a Friday morning, and a lovely day it is too. My name's Grant Child. My role is to simply facilitate proceedings here, but I don't do it by myself. I've got a fantastic team. I've got Jordan Silverite. I'll offer you the first half a dozen properties, and then my voice is starting to get a little bit tired of my old age, so I'm going to pause and then hand over to Jordan, and he'll take you through the last 5 properties. So we've got everything covered here. Robin, she looks after all the technology in the auction room for both of us and does a fantastic job. She'll make your bids come up on the screen, so if we get a little bit lost, Robin will keep us under control and all the bids will appear on the screen there. Those folks across the bottom of the screen there, Craig Louise, unfortunately can't be with us today. She's got a cold this morning, so Mark, our manager of our Cherrywood office, is standing in for Louise. But Trevor and Jill also on hand here today. If your bids don't take us to the seller's reserve price, that's when we'll pause the auction, because we've got to be at the reserve before we can put the property on the market and sell to the highest bid. If we don't quite get there, we'll pause the auction. One of the team will step in and give you that opportunity to continue discussions with our sellers, and if you reach agreement, it will come back to us and then we'll make any necessary amendments and put the property up for sale and sell to the highest bidder. If we don't reach agreement, folks, and we formally close the auction, just be aware that anybody can come forward with an offer afterwards, and that does include conditional buyers. So as a cash buyer, you don't have any rights after the auction is closed. We'll give you that opportunity while the auction is live to work with our sellers, so my suggestion is give it your best shots. In the meantime, while those negotiations carry on, Jordan and I, we will continue working our way through the catalogue here today so we don't hold anybody up. We know you're all busy like our team at EVES are. We're going to quickly cover off the documentation, folks. The seller's card, that's been around for a long time. We're legally obliged to provide that to you. They've been available at all your open for inspections, and through your personal inspections with your marketing consultant that you're working with. They're also available in the stand just outside of the auction room as well. Now, also in that stand is a finalised copy of the contract of sale. What you see there on the screen is the draft form that was circulated. Any alterations, any changes, any amendments along the way, we will alert you to those changes, and finalised copies on display in the stand outside of the room. So it's a very standard contract, folks. By way of any bidding, we're going to assume that you've read, understood and accept that contract if you were to. But I just want to point out a couple of points in terms of the conduct of auction. That's what you see up there in blue. We don't expect you to read all the fine print. That's what was located on the front page of the contract here. A couple of important points. One is vendor bidding. Right. Some people still get a little bit nervous about vendor bidding, and they think that there's a myth out there that vendor bids are used to push the price up. What a load of absolute codswallop. It never has been. Vendor bids are only used to get you to a negotiating platform to have discussions with our sellers if we are below the seller's reserve price. Now, we only use a vendor bid if we've only got one person that's participating in the auction. If there's 2 of you, then we'll just leave it entirely up to you, unless, of course, we are too far away from our sellers' expectations, in which case we will work alongside you and work with you. Vendor bids will only ever be used below the reserve price, and we will disclose them to you. We'll tell you when we're using them. We're working with you here, folks, not against you, and we're just trying to get you to that negotiating platform to give you the opportunity to work with our sellers and buy the property. If we're holding a bid at any level, then the vendors through us are saying to you, thanks but no thanks. If you want to buy the property, you'll need to be above that. So a pretty simple, straightforward process. The only other thing I want to cover off as far as the conduct of auction, folks, is your obligations. When the hammer falls in your favour, your 2 obligations today are 1, to sign the contract, and 2, to pay your deposit. There are facilities out there at reception where you can pay your deposit online, or of course it does need to be paid by 5 p.m. The next working day. So we'll help you facilitate those proceedings anyway. But those expectations, folks, they're required prior to you commencing your celebration. So at this juncture, I'd be happy to answer any questions if you might have them, whether it be you here in the room or any of our registered telephone bidders or any of the properties, before we move straight on to our first one. Right, just before we go to our first property that you see up on the screen there, 29 Ranfurly Terrace was supposed to have been auctioned today, marketed by Sarah Guyton from our Cherrywood office. The vendors received an acceptable offer that they couldn't turn away, and that property was sold prior to auction. So, talking about prior to auction, this property here at 32G Meadow Street has also been brought forward. Now, there'll be no vendor bidding on this one, folks, and we won't be refusing any bids. The auction has been brought forward to give you the opportunity to purchase it because the owner is in contract and we're going to sell the property in the next few moments. So, marketed by Carol Dovey from our Cherrywood office. If you've ever wished to have won a property at a popular beach destination on a beer budget, then all I can suggest to you is this is it here at 32G Meadow Street. It's a freehold estate, 176 square metres is all you have to look after here, folks. So freeing up all your time to do all the things that downtown the Mount provide you. Record of title SA 68D, folio 214 confirms that legal aspect. 60 days from today's date is your settlement date. Any changes to that there, Carol? Channels list all remains as circulated, so no additions, deletions there. So the property, folks, is surprisingly spacious. It's that perfect holiday home or lock and leave option for those that are a little bit nomadic and like to travel a bit. You've got a trifecta of bedrooms there for the guests that will be plentiful in this location. The disadvantage of living in a location like this is when you get guests that come and visit you from out of town, it's pretty hard to get them to go because they really do enjoy the location. You've got great at-home facilities, but also close to the cafes, sports grounds, the Mount Cosy Club not too far away, and of course an easy saunter to downtown Mount Maunganui as well. Surfies, well, you're simply going to relish the location. It's so handy to the beach there as well, and of course nice and handy to Clyde Bay for those calm waters as well. So you've got plenty of room to store the surfboards and all the beach toys and the double garage that comes with the property. Like I said, the owner is in contract. The auction has been brought forward. That contract has been signed at $780,000. $780,000 at that sort of level, folks. I invite any bids over that level to give you the opportunity to bid for the keys. I'm not going to muck around though. You've all known that the property's been available. You've known and been advised that the auction's been brought forward. I'm going to call it 3 times. If I don't get any further bids, then I'm simply going to bring the hammer down and the property will be sold. Once, twice, third and final opportunity. Carol, being no further bids, I now declare the property sold at $780,000. Congratulations to our buyers as well. Alright, moving straight along, folks, for our second property of the morning, 25A Ocean Beach Road, Dirk Brewery, working out of our Mount Maunganui office over here on the right hand side, has been presenting this property here. If you're looking for that quintessential Kiwi bags perched just moments from the beach, and that will give you a feeling like every day is a seaside holiday. There it is there, marked at 25A as you see on the screen. When we look at the legal aspects of it, it is a cross-lease freehold, record of title 665313 describes all the legal aspects of it. There is an additional clause in the contract which is standard. The public trust acting as the executors of the estate of this property, that public trust clause has been inserted into the contract. Nothing onerous there. It is certainly standard. Now, I just want to also point out to you folks, with being a cross-lease freehold, you are required neighbours' permission to do any external alterations. However, that in the documentation that cannot be unreasonably withheld. So just making sure that you are aware of that. We do have authorised telephone bidding on this property as well, and 20 working days from today's date, Luke, is our settlement date. Any changes to the channels list that you've had circulated will be standard for a property like this. So back to the property itself, as charming as it is, you've got that touch of cosmetic love will make it dazzle even brighter given the fantastic location and the type quality of homes that surround the property. You've got the opportunity here, buyers, to unleash your creativity and transform this beach pad into your personal diamond by adding your own unique flair and style to the property as well. The opportunity to savour and enjoy the low maintenance living of those easy care grounds as well. That certainly frees up all your time there for what truly matters to you, and I would suggest in a location like this it's pretty much all about beach and downtown Mount Maunganui living. So you've got the spacious double garage to house all your beach toys as well. So if you are seeking a holiday escape or a permanent sanctuary, Here it is there, 25A, Ocean Beach Road. Time to embrace a lifestyle filled with sun-kissed memories and everlasting happiness is right here in the auction room now. Who starts me away? Where would you like to set the bidding lights? Looking for an opening bid. Is it going to be you here in the room, or is it going to be the phone bidder? At $800,000 we're underway at the back of the room now. At $800,000, a fair and reasonable start, I would have thought, for a property in this location as well. At $800,000, happy to chase down the $20,000 rise now. Appreciate you starting me away there, ma'am, at 800,000. Looking for a $20,000 rise now. First call now at $800,000. Let's get on the bike and pedaling. Second time. Third, last opportunity for you to join us. Thank you, sir. Welcome aboard there at 82040. Do we say for you there, ma'am? At $820,000 in the lead down in front here. Do we say 840 on the wave there? Thank you. At $840,000 again, you, sir, at the back on the back wall there. At $840,000, 60. Do we say for you? Here's your opportunity now. 50. Stone 20s at this juncture, sir. Yeah, 60, beautiful. Thank you for working with me. At 860, 80 is the immediate retort there, ma'am. Shall we go? At $860,000, no prizes for second here. You need to be in the lead. At 860, these folks down in front. Do we say 80 for you there? Here's your opportunity. What about our phone bidder at 860-000? Once I call now at 860 and 80 now. $880,000, rounded off to 900 if you will. Pardon?
No, it's already gone over.
880,000. I was going to say we don't go backwards at the EVES auction, sir. Welcome your bidding. At $880,000, take your 10 now if it's going to help you there, sir. 890, rounds it to 9 for you. Shall we just go there quickly there, ma'am? At 890, it's down in front here. At 890-000. Once I call now, at 9 we say. At 9 you start at the 10s there, sir. Fine print says you start, keep it rolling. At $900,000 on the back wall there. Highest bidder works with our sellers here today. At 900-000. What about our phone bidder? Are they coming in? First call now at $900,000, no prizes for second. Second time at 900-000. Thank you. 910 we say. New bidder joins us over here at 910, making it 20, shall we? At 920 we go. 30 immediate, 30 now. At 930, we're starting to get some momentum now. At $930,000, you've been travelling particularly well so far, man. 940 do we say? At $930,000 on the left-hand side here at 40, she's back. At 940, 50, your turn. At 950 it is. At $950,000 on the left-hand side here. Are you absolutely 100% sure, man? What about another 5? At $950,000 on the left-hand side. Are you absolutely 100% sure? Welcome you back at any stage. Once I call now at 950-000. Second time. Pardon? 55, 955 and 60. 960 it is. Don't let it go now, ma'am. At $960,000, be very clear. I am selling the property here today at $960,000 on the left-hand side. Are you absolutely 100% sure? 61, 62, 62, 63. At 963 it is. In or out? 970, beautiful. Loving your work there at $970,000. Stamping your mark on the auction now. At $970,000, you've got another lazy single there. Just pop your hand right down into the bottom of the purse there, man. There might be, even if $500 might be it. I don't know, you're the only one that can test it. At $970,000, I sell away now at 970-000. Do we have a lazy 500 sitting at the bottom of the bag? 972. Phone bidder joins us now. 975, 975. They're a talk now, John, at 9 3/4. We sell away. We're on the market. We sell to the highest bidder here at $975,000 Kiwi dollars. First call now at 975, 77, 80, 80. 980 it is. 82. Following their pattern. At 980 it is. Left hand side. First call now at 980-000.
It's 980 again.
Second time now.
982. 982, right?
82, 85. Should we go straight to 990? I'll tell you what would be a good move, man. We'll just go straight to $1 million and stamp it out. Yeah. What else does? Exactly what my wife does to laugh at me. At $990,000. 990 it is. Gets you you on the phone there, folks, at 990. Where do we go from here? 92. The million's looming. Let's just go straight here. At $1 million even, she says at the back of the room now, at $1 million, and we sell away here. $1 million is a round number. Put another 2 on. You're the only one that can test it. I can't hear on the phone. At $1 million and 2. $1 million and 5? No, go 3. $1 million and 3. Fighting fire with fire. Well, not quite. Cutting it in half. At $1 million and 3. 4, 5, 6, 10. I don't mind. I'm going to sell to the highest bidder. Hammer's up now at $1,003,000.
$1,005,000.
5, 6, 8. Just following their pattern. At $1,006,000 it goes. First call now for a definitive decision from our phone bidder. I sell away here at $1,006,000. 8, 10, 9. Opens the door for 10 for you on the phone. First call now at $1,009,000 and selling. Second, 10, 15. Beautiful. Good strategy, man. At $1,015,000. Let's see if it's worked. At $1,015,000 Kiwi dollars, we sell away here at number 25A Ocean Beach Road. 17, is it? 17. Haven't quite shaken it. 18. Back to the singles. More singles here than timber. $1,018,000. Sell away now. $20 would be following their strategy so far.
20.
20. Key of the door. $1 million in the key of the door and $1,021,000. Out she goes then at $1,021,000. Where to from here, Jill? First call now at $1,021,000. 23. 24. Opens the door for the quarter at 25. Think about what's on offer. 25A, Ocean Beach Road. Selling away here today at $1,024,000. 25. 26. 27. $1,026,000. Absolutely 100% sure. The hammer's up.
Thanks, Grant.
At $1,026,000. Calling it 3 times. You can change your mind any time before the hammer hits the podium, folks. Otherwise, it goes at $1,026,000. Happy to take a $500 bid if it's there. First call now at $1,026,000. Second time. Third and final opportunity. It goes. It goes. Sold at $1,026,000. Charlotte Gardner, needing no introduction. Margaret whatsoever, doing an outstanding job as she always does, and that is why Charlotte was to hold it on our option cup for the last financial year. Picture perfect from the road, as you see there on the screen. Established shrubs and hedging were planted with easy care in mind, and that is done simply to allow the new owner time to enjoy what lies inside this superb property in Awatere Drive. Covering off the legal aspects, 34 Awatere Drive being the formal address, but the record of title 745385 recognises the property as a freehold estate comprising 640 square metres of land, more or less. Now the bird bath is excluded from the sale, so that's not included. The bird bath is not included in the sale. And just a quick reminder of a couple of clauses where the vendor supplied with a limb report, you've done your own due diligence and everything regarding that documentation. So, 4 working days from today's date, it's our settlement date, channels, exclusion, everything's all good to go. Back to the property itself, folks, the light and airy interior, well, that simply equals a warm, welcoming environment at 34 Awatere Drive. Thanks to the well thought out planning and design of this property, it certainly caters for full functionality right throughout your day from dusk till dawn. dawn till dusk, whichever way you want to do it. Yeah, dusk till dawn, you're probably sleeping, so you won't have to get there. But it's still a comfortable home to sleep in. Nice and warm, you don't have to worry about too much about that sort of thing. A property that truly excels in its outdoor living here. You've got that sizable decking that wraps the northeast corner of the home, beautifully positioned for alfresco dining, sun lounging, or just chasing those sun rays throughout the day. You've got that covered north-facing patio that's tucked away for sheltered times if you so need it in inclement weather. You've got that desirable Coast Boulevard precinct, not too far away from home as well, and certainly a home that is located for swift connection to anything and everything that our wonderful Bay of Plenty has to offer. So, in your hands, fire, as would like to say go for 34 Awatita Drive. For an opening bid. Amazing how the auction room goes quiet when the auctioneer steps to the front of the podium and calls for an opening bid. No such thing as a silent auction here at EVES. You've already witnessed that, folks. Who says go? First call for a start. You set the benchmark. Second time. Third for, if you're in that position of cash to buy this stunning home in Awatita Drive. No cash. Close the auction. How much do we need?
We're going to price the property today at $1,599,000, which is exceptional buying for a property of this proportion and close.
1599 buys that stunning home. Think about what I've said about the property, folks. Charlotte works out of our Patamara office. Just give the office a call, ask for Charlotte Gardner. She'll have you at that property there. I would say, you're going to have a sold sticker on that sign, but once that price gets out there, just like that, Charlotte. So, a great property indeed. The auction is now closed, priced at 1599. Good luck with that, Charlotte. Bringing a little bit of beauty to the front of the auction room is Helen and Mary working out of our Cherrywood office. Oh, and you, Mark. Yeah, that's all right. Certainly making the auction room look a hell of a lot better than this angle that you're looking at when I'm standing up here, folks. I can assure you of that. Helen and Mary, they've been marketing this property here at number 4 Edith Way in the Matua. It is a cosy 2-bedroom townhouse. It's got the original features. It presents endless modernisation possibilities for you. Savvy investors and those looking for a renovation, you really should be all over the property like bees to a honey pot. The legal aspects of the property, another cross-lease freehold. I've already mentioned what the implications for that are. SA 38C folio 486 is the record of title. Chattels that the range hood is not working and the left front element on the stove is faulty as well. So just reminding you of that, we did have some documentation circulated stating that the settlement date was 96 days from today's date. That has now been amended. Your settlement date is the 8th of September. Is that correct? 8th of September is our settlement date, so it was amended there. Just a quick reminder of a couple of clauses in the contract. Purchasers acknowledged have been informed that the building inspection for the house revealed that there is moisture ingress in around the main bedroom window and around the western window in the lounge, which the vendors will not be repairing. The building report has been passed over to the buyer prior to signing the contract here today, and clause 25, you acknowledge that the property is being sold on an as-is, where-is basis. So pretty straightforward there, folks. Those details have all been made available to you prior to your bidding here today. So back to the property itself, the kitchen, although it's a bit dated, very functional and well designed as well for your immediate needs. So the opportunity to move in, enjoy the property as it is over time, and just have a think about what you might want to do with it, and then update it to accommodate your own personal tastes and modern decor of your choice in time to come. You've got the sunny north-facing aspect. Well, that creates that warm living spaces there, making it a very comfortable home to live in during the winter months as well, which we're starting to hopefully start creeping out of. Still chilly at nights, though, no issues at number 4 Edith Way. You've got that very popular Matua cul-de-sac that this property is located in, where you can walk to the shops, cafe, parks down the road there as well. Down by the waterfront, it's just not too far away from home. You've got the bowling club not too far away, good reputable schooling not too far away, so a good investment option for investor buyers as well. So in your hands, buyers, who says go? On this one, we do have registered telephone bidders for this one as well. Who says go?
16.
$610,000. An opening bid at the back of the room now at $610,000. Happy to take $10,000 rises from here at 620 now. At 620 and 30 on the nod now at 630. Back left-hand side at 630. Can we say 40 from your phone bidder there now? At $630,000 it is. 640 we go now. $640,000, 45, cutting me in half. It happens every time. I'm happy to do so at this level. At $645,000, do we say 50 from your buyer there? Very 50 it is. At 650 and 55. 655 it is. On the left-hand side, do we say 664 or 660 it is now? At $660,000, a great band too it is. At 660 it is. Don't forget the triple O on the end of it. Here's your opportunity, sir. What about a 2.5? You cut me in half before. Happy to do it again for you at $660,000. Are you in or out? First call now at $660,000. Has it done its time? Second time at 660 triple O. Third, last opportunity. That sort of level, Craig. Just need, Mark, sorry, just need to set some instructions, please. At that sort of level. Right, moving nicely through the catalogue here today, folks. Next one up, 15 Bell Common Close. Ash and Diane Davidson have been marketing this property out of our EVES on Cameron office up there, located at Gate Park. Now, this, folks, is a very special offering. It's a sizable home. And, it's so sizable, you've got approximately 313 square metres of home here to seamlessly accommodate two families, one on each level. So completely self-contained here, you can have the two families. So not very many of these types of properties around that offer what this one does. The legal aspects of it, a freehold estate, 808 square metres of land, more or less. SA 53A folio 940 describes all the legal aspects of it. Now, the water filter upstairs is not working, and the security system, it stays, but it is as is. No vendor warranties there. In fact, in terms of no vendor warranties, there is a clause in the contract. Vendors having not been in occupation of the property make no warranties as to the serviceability of the fixtures, fittings, and chattels. Just 10 working days from today's date. You can have your furniture truck in the driveway at number 15 Bell Common Close. Chattels list, apart from those bits that I've mentioned. Any other changes there, girls? No changes. So you've got the lovely leafy urban views and the outlook to the Papamoa Hills to enjoy from the lower level, and they are absolutely intensified once you get up to that upper level indeed. You've got the building report that was circulated through the campaign that identifies that remedial action is required to bring this home back to its former glory. But when you look at that, all it does is spells out in big, bold letters, underlined and in capitals, opportunity. I know it's a word that's used in the real estate industry a number of times, but it absolutely fits this property here at 15 Bell Common Close. A rewarding project that will have immense payoff at the end for you, and absolutely perfect for multi-generational living. So, in your hands, buyers, who would you like to say go for this one? As an auctioneer, I'm only here to work with cash interest. I don't deal with the conditional buyers, but I know we've got some people that have been expressing some interest in this property, looking for a project. You're looking for a project, you're looking for multi-generational living, here's your opportunity here. Where'd that come from? Thank you. $500,000 down here in front here at $500,000. That sort of level, sir, we'll have to go in $50,000 rises from here. At $500,000 even down in the front here at 500, making it $550 if you will. First call now at $500,000. Second time. Third, last opportunity for you to join us. Obliged to go on behalf of the seller then at $550. It's with me, taking it to 6 at 6 at the back now.
50.
Pardon?
550.
It's with me at $550, sir, on a vendor bid, so happy to take you to 600.
You're good, mate.
Hey?
You're good.
Take you to 600 if you will there, sir. Away from my instructions at this point in time, I can't help you out at this sort of level. $600,000, here's your opportunity here at $550,000 to be clear. It's a vendor bid at 550 000. Away from my instructions now, take me to 6 if you will. First call, second time, third, last opportunity. We're talking about a 313 square metre home here, folks, more or less. Happy to go 6 on behalf of the vendor, then a vendor bid at $600,000. I'm away from my instructions, I can't help you at this sort of level, folks. At $600,000, taking me to $650 if you will. Here's that chance here, first call now, second. Last opportunity, in or out. Have a good conversation there, Dwayne. Well, away from my instructions at this point in time, at $600,000. First call now, second, last opportunity. Well, we're not here to dilly-dally, folks. I'm going to close the auction, hand it back to you, Ash. A bit more work to do out there, but away from my instructions at that sort of level, folks. So talk to National Diamond if you need any further information, but you will definitely need to be on the northern side of that for you. We're getting close to a result on number 4 meters play. So in the meantime, we'll carry on and present to you number 3, Oceana Sands Way. Thank you, folks. Out of respect for the buyers and sellers of our forthcoming properties, thank you. I know it's Friday afternoon, you're all planning your party time tonight and over the weekend. Salespeople, please. Thank you. Number 3, Oceana Sands Way. Kelly Ormsley, been marketing this property, has been doing an outstanding job for an outstanding property. It's that stunning 2-level spacious family home, and this one a sizable home indeed, offering you 262 square metres, more or less, of just absolute quality. In fact, I think fair to say, Kelly, this property just bleeds quality, even when you're looking at it from the road. It's just so evident from there. When we look at the legal aspects, it's a freehold estate. 199541 is the record of title that refers to this particular property here, and of course that offers you a generous parcel of land of a 53rd share of 6,719 square metres. You've got 600 square metres more or less of your own land there. You've also got a little bit of extra there. It's all that's detailed in the record of title. I don't need to go through each one, but a good parcel of land, easy to look after indeed, and all described in record of title 199541. Now, we did have some documentation circulated stating that the settlement date was the 28th of September. That has now been extended to the 26th of October at the request of the vendor. So lots of lotto tickets between now and then, folks. So buy today and pay on the 26th of October. All you need today is your 10% deposit. You've got that sleek modern kitchen that awaits the family chef, not forgetting the wonderful scullery that comes with it as well. The hub is definitely that open plan living area that spills out to those beautiful covered outdoor living areas. As I say, just bleeding that quality. The triple living area as well, that's an absolutely perfect scenario for the growing family. A good opportunity for part of the family to be watching sport, that's where I'll be, or watching movies or watching the soaps, which is probably where Jill will be. We like to have a bit of fun here at EVES, folks. You know, we know that auctions can be a little bit tense, so just like to lighten it all up again. No, I can tell you now, Jill will be in the sports side with me. Handy to the Fresh Choice supermarket, well, that's got to be an absolute bonus for your location. The Good Home Gastro Pub for the odd ale or two, well, that's easy walking distance. You've got the Pearl Kitchen Cafe, and of course you're across the road from that sunny shores of Papamoa Beach. So in your hands, folks, as I said, a property that absolutely bleeds quality. Who says go? Just one of you will do. Give me an opening bid. If it's too much, I'll sell it to you. If it's not enough, I'll work with you. First call now for an opening bid for number 3, Oceana Sands Way. If you want quality in your life, you need to buy this home. Second call, I can tell you now, our vendors are very, very keen to work with somebody today. Third, last opportunity. Obviously no cash today, Kelly, so I'm going to close the auction. How much do we need? Our vendors are absolutely busting to work with somebody on this one. How much do we need?
So we've had a conversation with vendors. They are very motivated to get north, so they have instructed me that we're going to list it at
$1,725,000. That's all you need, folks. If you really want to impress your family and friends, you really do need to call Kelly at our Mount Maunganui office. That property is now available at $1.725 million. Bargain basement buying indeed. Right, so back we go now, folks. Number 4, Edith Way. The last one for me to be calling before I hand over to my good friend and colleague Jordan Silbright for Edith Way. We have an amended bid now from our telephone bidder. Mary, can you just confirm that bid for me at $665,000?
660.
665.
Yes, sorry.
Yep. Just confirming that it's $665,000. No confusions here. Yes, $665,000. Helen, you've got the vendor on the phone there. What are my instructions?
That's 665. Yeah. Yes.
On the market it goes in at $665,000. I'll take any denomination you wish to put on top. I'll even take a single. It sells away now at 666 we go now.
670.
670, beautiful. Good strategy as well there, sir. At $670,000, is there opportunity? 675 it is. You haven't quite shaken them yet at $675,000. Are you absolutely sure? I'll take that single if it's there for you there, sir. We don't shed blood in the auction room here. We're here to help you move to the next chapter of your life. At the moment it's at 6 3/4 with our phone bidder back again now. First call now at 675. Are we in or out? Second time, third, last opportunity. Have we got a lazy single there, sir? It goes, it goes. That's it from me, team. I now hand over to George.
Right, well, you've all settled down on your own, which is wonderful. Johnson, right, my name, just continuing on the very good work that Grant's done, and of course our sales people, and obviously we've seen some results. So the bidders, you're all doing a great job as well. Let's continue in such a great fashion. I'm not going to cover the conduct again. You heard that at the beginning. I know you've been sitting around watching all the action take place. So let's continue on with a wonderful property. 5 Seabreeze Place. Ron Melville over here out of our Patamara office. He's had the privilege of marketing this property. A good sized home on an even better sized section. A former Generation Homes show home. This 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom home. Well, it offers a great home base in a fantastic Patamara location. Legally described, it is a freehold estate, being 715 square metres more or less. The record title is 185346. Just note, we'll see the chattel screen up on the screen there. We have added the upright piano as is, and the assorted pot plants have been additioned as well there for you. The settlement date, well, that's 40 working days from the date of sale, or otherwise as mutually agreed upon there. In that draft format, you may have seen 20 working days. It is now 40 working days, unless, of course, you do have a variation signed. Now the backyard, it is top notch here, sheltered so that you can enjoy the winter sun, just as Ron did when he hosted all of the viewings in the open homes. Once you left, he kicked back and had a nice coffee in the sun, I'm sure. Hard working, making all those follow-up calls to you there. You've got the multiple entertaining areas, including the coverage from that arch gola to assist when the weather just won't quite play ball. A great floor plan, it's essential to capitalising on your living spaces here at 5 Seabreeze Place. You get a great layout with seamless flow and an abundance of natural light and warmth coming through the home. On those sunnier days, there's 5 sets of French doors, well, lead to your private backyard. Nice ease of access out there so you can enjoy the elements as well as the home. Plenty of parking for the boat, the daily drivers, the jet ski, and of course if your friends come to visit, well, there's parking for them too. You just won't be caught short at a property like this in a great location like I touched on. Who wants to capitalise on a very good opportunity? Bidders, buyers, this is where I'm in your hands. You tell me what you'd like to pay for a wonderful home.
960.
960, heard it, didn't see it. 960, welcome in at 960,000 there, and perhaps a 20 on the rise at that level there. At 960, do we say 980, or don't let me shortchange you there, go straight to $1 million if you like.
970.
970, oh, shorten the stride there, can we make it 980?
Yeah.
980, appreciate you working with me, and nice to see you here as well. 980, and serve back on you at $1 million. At $1 million on the back wall, I've got it now. At $1 million, give you an opportunity there, go $1,020,000 if you like. First the call then on the back wall at $1 million. Second opportunity then here at 5 Seabreeze Place. $1,020,000. $1,020,000, there we are, and straight back on 40. We're going to have to be quicker than that. On the back wall I've got it now at $1,040,000. At 1040 triple up.
50, 105, 104.
At 50 now we go. Yeah, I won't pop the 50 on top, and I'll treat you the same. We go straight to 60. Absolutely on the back wall then. At $1,060,000 up the back there, folks. At 1060, do we say 70 then? At 10 in your favour. Need you to be at 70 next move. I've got it on the back wall, I'll call it now. First opportunity then. Twice I make it now at 1,060,000.
65.
Okay, 70.
70.
70, there we are. At 1,070,000 now, it's with you. In your favour here, against you on the back wall, 80, straight in. At 1,080,000. At 1,080,000. 80 over the million. I'm making a first call on the back wall there, gentlemen. Twice the chance now. Third opportunity for 5 Seabreeze Place. It is a wonderful home here. Look at all the parking you get. And
90.
90, absolutely, and straight in at 1.1. At 1.1 against you folks here. Got it on the back wall with you there, sir, and I'll call it 3 times. Once the opportunity. Twice the call. Third chance now at 1.1. And we've got it over here, your phone bidder there, Amy, and I've got it there at 21, 1 and 20. At 1, 1 and 20, and do we say 40 then? 30. Short in the stride, but happy to take it at 1, 1 and 30. 150, there we go, at 1, 1 and 50. 1,150,000 and 60, is it, sir?
Yep.
60 with you and straight back. 70 we are. $1,170,000. Folks, nothing further from your side at the moment. At 1, 1 and 70. Do we take a 10, pop you back in front, call it 3 times. First opportunity over to my left, your right. Second chance, third opportunity then, folks, at 1, 1 and 70. Pop yourself back in front if you like. South of my instructions, so if I see nothing further, we pause, see if we can help them out, but we talk to the highest bidder. Final opportunity at 1, 1 and 70. Anything further at this stage? Okay, pause the auction. Trevor, I've got the buyer on the phone, paying you over there. We'll see if we can help them out. We cross the bridge now from the head to this wonderful location, 92 Westmoreland Rise in Bethlehem, where Rachel Love, well, she's been showing up to all the viewings, taking you through open homes. She's been there, laying out in front, ready to showcase the best that this property offers. And it's spread across easy access, single level, the modern Mediterranean style home. It's situated in the heart of Bethlehem and mere minutes from all the local popular amenities. You'll find the record of title being 80310, where you'll find freehold estate being 560 square metres, more or less. Now note the chattels on the screen there, the range hood is as is, but otherwise everything included when you buy today, folks. And your move-in day, the day you book the moving truck for, well, that is the 12th of October 2023, or otherwise as mutually agreed. Of course, if you do have a variation, you can bid upon that. The outdoor area will quickly become one of your favourite parts of this home. Private and tranquil, you can sip sangria and toast to very good buying decisions as you overlook the tidy gardens and of course that green grass of your new home. The transition from outdoor to indoor, well, is smoother than glass, of which there is plenty in the form of great windows and doors, letting all of that light in. You see it there, a wonderful place when the sun is shining. You've got a great space for entertaining. The open plan layout only adds to the comfort and enjoyment. Fully fenced for peace of mind, the premium location surrounded by pristine, well-manicured streets where you've got the Bethlehem Town Centre, the Carmichael Reserve, the Wetlands Walkways. They're all just minutes from your new home. So bidders and buyers, tell me where you'd like to start. Suggest somewhere north of $1 million. Do we say that? 950. Okay, got you on the back wall at 950 there, and I'm going to have to look for something on the rise here. Do we go at 25? At 950, do we go 975? Welcome on in at the back of the room there at 950, triple O, and I look for 25 on the rise. C75 now, if you will. I'll call it first opportunity. Twice the call. Third chance then, buyers. 975. Vendor bid, clearly bid in place below my instructions at 975. Welcome you in at $1 million now. At 975, owners happy to stay owners at that level. At $1 million now on the back wall, appreciate you working with me. At $1 million now, I'm happy to travel in 20s if it's easier for you. At $1 million now, I've got you on the back there and I'm making a first call. Do we go $1,020,000 now? Third, second, third. You'd think an auctioneer could count, but 1s, 2s and 3s get tricky. At $1 million now, and I look for 20. Final opportunity then. $1,020,000, vendor bid. $1,040,000 would be your next move.
10K.
20.
10K.
20.
10K.
I'll take your 10 at $1,030,000. Not sure we're going to get there at this rate, but at $1,030,000 we'll see how we go. At $1,030,000 my instructions tell me that we're still looking for 20 on top. Treat the 10, but I look to take us to $1,050,000 now. At 1030 000, first chance. Welcome in any new players at this level. Second opportunity then at $1,030,000. Third chance now, buyers at 1030. Right, sir, well, $1,050,000 is the next move. Would you like it or should I? Make it $1,050,000. I'll pause and see if we can help you out. South of my instructions at that level. 20 on top. Yeah, at $1,050,000. Got you there. Appreciate you working with me. See if we can help you out here. I'll call it as I'm obliged to do. Nothing further. I'll pause and see if Mark can help you out. First chance now at $1,050,000. Twice the call. Third chance buyers at $1,050,000 then. Final. Pause the auction. We've got buyer on the back wall. We'll see if we can help you out there. We'll come back to that one shortly. Well, we head back to Papamoa then at 34 Hillsview Drive. Jeremy Cunningham, based out of the Mount office, but he works up and down the coast there in this wonderful property. Well, it is situated in the ever popular Terrace Views, a wonderful property, and it's bound to provide enjoyment on so many levels to its new owners, who will benefit from great proximity and a well thought out design. You'll find the legal description under the unique identifier 866667, freehold estate being 274 square metres more or less. Now you'll see there the chattels list. There have been some late additions to that just to extend it a little bit further there. We have added some chattels to those there. And folks, your moving day, that's 20 working days from the date of sale. Of course, we do offer a little bit of flexibility there should we need to, but that's what you bid and buy upon today, guys. Light and airy. The bedrooms, well, they're well sized, as is that open plan living layout, which will become the regular family meeting point as you catch up on all the day's activities and stories. You ask any good chef, and well, they'll tell you that gas hobs, they are the way to go. And well, the modern kitchen here provides absolutely just that. And the breakfast bar, well, a perfect place for a nice, quick, easy egg white omelette to start the day, fuel you as you get out on your exciting, busy journey throughout. And a fast-growing area of Papamoa with a playground to keep the kids entertained for hours just down the road, where you've got yourself a great home in a great location. You just need some great new owners. 34 Hillsview Drive in your hands. Throw me a number.
700.
700 up the front. Welcome on in there, working with you there, Danielle, at 700,000. At 700,000, we say 20 on top there, 700 there, and I'll pull it to the room, make it a first call. Second chance buyers. Third opportunity. At 700. Okay, well, 720 next move. Would you like the bid, folks, or should I place it on behalf of my sellers? Okay, at 720 there, welcome you in on top of that level then. At 740 with you there, at 740,000. At 740, please don't let me exclude the rest of the room though. We're working with one buyer at the moment, but it's an auction room. We work with everyone. Cash, of course, that's why you're here. At 740, make the first call. Twice. Third chance now at 740,000. Okay, well, south of my instructions, would you like to improve your opportunity here to see if we can get you across the line? South of my instructions, let it be very clear. Tell you what, I'll call it to the room. If I get nothing further, we'll see if we can help you out. Final opportunity, anyone further interested, this is your opportunity to let me know. At 740, I'll take a 750 if it's first, second, third chance then buyers at 740. Your wish is my command. We'll pause the auction, see if we can help you out, okay? Buyers over this side of the room. We'll come back to that one shortly. Okay folks, we're just going to go back now to the property at 5 Seabreeze Place. We just paused the auction briefly, had a conversation with our lead bidder at the time, and just confirmed for me you've increased your buyer on the phone to 1180 on the nod we have, and sellers, your instructions to me on the market for the want of another bid. So folks, you've heard it loud and clear, we are now selling for the want of a better bid, and I'll call it 3 times to be fair to everybody, but let it be clear, the ownership changes hands today. At 1180 on the market and selling a first, second, third chance there. Nothing further from you guys at this level. Nothing further on the back wall. Well, in that case, it is a final call. It goes, it goes. Sold. On the Well, I'll now take you to 140 Quebec Road over in Papamoa there. Kelly and Cairo, based out of the Mount office. They've been working this one, taking you guys through. You call them, you ask to see the property, and well, Kelly answers, he takes you through, and here you are in the auction room. It's as easy as that if you want to buy a property, and certainly a spectacular one like this. Imagine telling your friends and family Christmas is at Royal Palm Beach this year. Well, when you purchase at 140 Quebec Road, well, that is the reality here, folks. A fabulous location could be your new ultimate paradise. So the legal description, we'll go front page of the documentation there, 650 square metres more or less of freehold land. It is, of course, record of title SA 61A, folio 778. You'll see here your settlement date, that's the 1st of September 2023, with a little bit of flexibility up the sleeve there. Not too long to wait, not many restless sleeps as you wait for your move-in day at your wonderful new home. And of course the chattels list, there's been no late changes to the chattels as I'm aware, so what you've been buying for has all been documented and provided to you. So in the sunshine, the north-facing aspect makes moving around the great open plan layout not only enjoyable but also very easy here. It's comfortable, you've got a nice comfortable temperature year round, you've got that combination of natural sunlight, and of course you do have the heat pump to assist during winter months should you need it there. The functional kitchen, well, it makes serving up family favourites an absolute breeze. And whether you choose to, set the table for a Sunday roast, cosy up on the couch in front of a good movie, and entertain al fresco outside, well, you're covered no matter which you choose at a wonderful property like this. With a great sized yard for the kids to run and play, and you're right across from the picturesque Papamoa walkways. A wonderful home, and it offers great family living in a highly desirable location. It is buyers. Cash, of course, that's who we address here in the auction room. In your hands now as a call for an opening bid. Start us away if you're cash party interested today. You need to let me know now. Working with some conditional parties I know are interested. So we'll see if we can help you out if you're the cash in the room. First call then. Twice. Third opportunity then, buyers. Okay, doesn't look like we've got the cash on this one, so we'll close the auction. Formally closed here. A little bit of phone calls to make there, Kelly, but I'm sure it won't be long before we see a sold sticker out the front for this one. All the best. If you do have interest, give Kelly a call. Thank you very much. Well, folks, that brings us to lot number 11 today, 31 Tauranga Street. You know how we see Nicola Cook. She's been marketing this property where overlooking, by definition, means to fail to notice or to have a view from above. And here at 31 Tauranga Street, we absolutely won't fail to notice the gorgeous views out over the harbour and across to the Kaimai Ranges. So the legal description will go briefly, where a unique identifier contains all the information there. That number is SA35A folio 5591. You are 731 square metres more or less of freehold land. Now I'll draw your attention to the further terms of sale page 23.0 clause 5.4 of the general terms and conditions vary to the extent that the vendor is missing the key for the external branch slider in the main bedroom. Purchaser acknowledges this and the vendor should be excluded from the provision to provide the key for that slider there. And 24.0, the purchaser acknowledges and accepts the fence on the northern side of the property is shown on the Tauranga City Council mapping website to be built within the lot but not erected on the common boundary line. Of course, due diligence, you've conducted it here, that's why you're here, to get ahead of all of those conditional parties and buy cash unconditionally today. Your move-in day, 18 October 2023, or otherwise, as you've mutually agreed there, a little bit of flexibility we offer you, and of course you'll see the chattels list put up on the screen for you, just to remind you one last time of everything that is included here. That north-facing deck, that's where I imagine you'll spend most of your free time in this wonderful home, enjoying the all-day sunshine and reveling in your good buying decisions as you overlook the world below. Inside the 1980s build, well, those exposed ceiling beams, they bring life and some character to the home. Your main living situated upstairs, whilst downstairs a great place for the extended family, perhaps teenagers, a spare room for the rallies over Christmas. How you use it, that's up to you. On a great sized piece of terra firma with double garaging, double carport, the toys, the tools, the Teslas, well, they all have a home here. A great location, do not overlook a great opportunity. Buyers in your hands. 870 there, nice, welcome you in there at 870,000, and at 870 I look for say 20 on the rise. At 870 and we go, okay then at 870 and 890 now with you, at 890,000 and happy to take a 20 on top if you like it there, at 890. At 890 I've got it on my right. First call now.
900?
900, short in Australia, don't want to go 19. No, 900 is where we want to go. I'll work with it there, but I'm going to have to offer it again. At 900, do we go 910? 910 with you then, new bidder in the rates, welcome along. At 910, back to you if you like for 20, but I haven't forgotten you here. 30, great move. At 930 over here, 20 on top, and anything further at this stage. At 930, I'll put it over the side of the room and I'll call it 3 times. First, twice, nothing further.
931.
931. 5. At 930, we're south of my instructions here. Need a 5 on top. 5 on this side. Put you in front. At 930, it's a first, second,
940.
40. Absolutely. Appreciate you working with me here at 940,000. Got it over here. First opportunity then. Twice. Take confidence from your competition here, folks. Do we take a 5? Do we take a 1? No, okay, no problem. At 940 there. If I see nothing further, I'll pause and seek instructions. At 940, I make it a first, second, third chance. I've got it with you over here.
950.
At 950 then, bidding on top of yourself because you can see what wonderful property you are buying. At 950 here, folks. First opportunity then. Welcome you back in at any stage, but the strength's coming from this side of the room at the moment. Twice I've got it with the bidder on the left wall. Third opportunity, if I see nothing further, we'll pause, see if we can help you out there. Final chance. Okay, I'm just going to pause the auction. I've got the bid with you, and we'll see if we can help you across the line there. We'll come back to the auction very shortly, folks. Don't go anywhere. Oh, just to interrupt all of the friendly chatter there. We'll go back, folks, to the auction for 34 at Hills View Drive in Pakmaya. Just had a little conversation with your buyer over this side of the room. Just confirm for me your bid has increased $768,000. Just absolutely, there we are. And my instructions from our sellers on the market for the want of a better bid. There we go, folks, at $768,000. I will call it 3 times, but we are playing for keeps. I make it a first call now to the buyers up front. Second opportunity, third chance now, folks, at $768,000. It goes, so well done. Congratulations to the parties there. We'll be back shortly without further ado. Thanks for your patience. 31 Tauranga Street. You'll see it back up on the screen in front of you here. We paused, had a conversation with our lead bidder there. Just confirm for me, your bid has now been raised to $985,000. And my instructions from our sellers, just a nod to confirm on the market and selling. For the want of a better bid, so let it be very clear, folks. At 985, I've got it this side of the room. I call it 3 times. Take a 1 on top, but at 985,000, I make a first call. Second chance. Third and final opportunity. The hammer's up in favour of this side. It goes. Sold this side. Congratulations. Well done to both parties there. We'll be back very shortly with the results on 92 Westmoreland Rise. Thanks for your patience. We go now 92 Westmoreland Rise. We paused, had a conversation with our lead bidder there. Just confirm for me, you've got your bid now at $1,100,000 on the nod. Yes, in my instructions, we sell away for the want of a better bid. At $1,100,000. Just confirm for me on the market. Happy at that level there, sellers. At 1.1, we've got it now, and I call it to you, folks. For the want of a better bid, I've got it up the front here. First opportunity, twice. Third chance now at $1,100,000. It goes. Sold. Congratulations. Congratulations to you all. Well, folks, that does conclude our auctions for today. Really do appreciate you being here. Go out, enjoy your Friday afternoon. We'll see you all next week for a wonderful lineup of properties.